internet was supposed to make the world more open instead. It also made it easier for the darkest crimes to hide for years. Law enforcement agencies chased criminals across borders. With limited success, one category of crime proved especially difficult to stop: child exploitation networks operating online. These sites didn't live on the open web. They existed in hidden corners protected by encryption, anonymity, and fear. The largest of them believed itself untouchable. It operated for years without interruption. It served hundreds of thousands of users worldwide, and it relied on one technology its operators believed made them invisible: Bitcoin. The site was known as Playpen. At its peak, it was the most active child abuse forum on the dark web. It ran as a Tor hidden service. Tor concealed the physical location of servers and users. Every visitor believed their identity was safe. Administrators enforced strict rules: no real names, no personal details, payments only. In cryptocurrency, Bitcoin was seen as untraceable digital cash. That assumption would become the site's greatest mistake. In 2014, U.S. federal investigators became aware of Playpen's scale. They knew shutting it down wouldn't be simple. If they seized the server too quickly, users would vanish, evidence would be lost, victims would remain unidentified. So investigators chose a controversial strategy. They took control of the site instead of immediately closing it. The FBI quietly moved Playpen's server to the United States. The site stayed online for nearly 2 weeks under government control. During that time, the FBI ran what became known as a Network Investigative Technique, a form of controlled malware. When users logged in, the code revealed their real IP addresses. Ter's shield was pierced, one login at a time. Meanwhile, another team focused on the money. Every transaction on Playpen used Bitcoin. Unlike cash, Bitcoin leaves a permanent public record. Every payment is stored on the blockchain. Anyone can see it, but linking addresses to real people is difficult. That difficulty gave criminals confidence. Investigators saw opportunity. They followed the money. Bitcoin transactions from Playpen led to wallets. Wallets led to clusters. Clusters revealed spending patterns. Some users reused addresses. Others cashed out through exchanges. Exchanges require identity verification. This was the trap. The blockchain never forgets. Analysts used specialized software to map flows of Bitcoin. They watched payments leave Playpen wallets. They followed them to exchanges in the US, Europe, and Asia. Subpoenas followed the money. Exchanges provided customer records. Names appeared. Addresses appeared. Real people emerged from digital shadows. One by one, by the time Playpen was finally shut down, the damage was done. Thousands of users had been identified. Hundreds of arrests followed worldwide. The operation became known as Operation Pacifier. It sparked immediate controversy. Defense. Attorneys challenged the FBI's tactics. Courts debated jurisdiction and digital search warrants. Some cases were dismissed. Many convictions stood. The ethical debate was fierce, but investigators pointed to results. Children were rescued. Abusers were identified. Networks were exposed. The Bitcoin trail proved crucial in multiple prosecutions. Even years later, blockchain evidence continued to surface. Bitcoin addresses linked to Playpen were flagged permanently. Any movement triggered alerts. Some suspects were arrested long after the site vanished. They thought time had erased their crimes. The ledger proved otherwise. Andy Greenberg's reporting revealed a larger truth. Cryptocurrency is not anonymous, it is pseudonymous, and pseudonyms fail under scrutiny, especially when combined with human error. People reuse passwords, they reuse wallets, they trust technology too much. Playpen's operators believed Tor and Bitcoin made them untouchable. They were wrong. The same tools that protected them also recorded their actions forever. Law enforcement learned valuable lessons. Dark web takedowns no longer rely on a single raid. They combine cyber operations, financial analysis, and international cooperation. Blockchain forensics became a standard investigative tool. Special units were formed around the world. Private companies began assisting governments. The war moved from streets to servers, from fingerprints to cryptographic keys. The Playpen case marked a turning point. It showed that anonymity online is fragile. It showed that digital crimes leave physical consequences. It also raised difficult questions. How far should governments go to catch criminals? Where is the line between surveillance and justice? Courts continue to debate those answers. But the facts remain. The largest child abuse site on the web was taken down, not by force alone, but by patience, not by math, and by the transparency of a technology criminals trusted too much. Bitcoin did not protect them. It exposed them. The crypto trap snapped shut, and the ledger still remembers.